What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Hood Philosopher back with another video, and as always, I'm here to drop some knowledge. Now, I know what you're thinking by the title of the video, but really hear me out. NBA 2K20 is the most balanced 2K game in recent years. Now, let's use NBA 2K16 as the latch benchmark for the most balanced NBA 2K game in recent years. 2K17, although at the end of its cycle ended up being a very balanced game, I know you guys remember when that game first launched. Oh my God, was that game unbalanced? I'll be the first one to admit I had a 6'5" shot creator, and with Hall of Fame difficult shots, all you had to do was double tap X and spam spin jumpers, and it was an automatic green every time. Everybody remembers pure sharps with Hall of Fame limitless range, shooting from half court behind screens. Everybody remembers pure playmakers blowing by everybody, dunking on people, shooting threes, left to right cheese. Let's just say when 2K17 first came out, it was a mess. Man, with all that being said, nothing could prepare us for the travesty that was NBA 2K18. What can I say about NBA 2K18? Honestly, there's not a lot to say about it. It was definitely the year I did not play 2K much at all. I didn't even get my player above a 91 overall that year. Then along came 2K19, and looking back at 2K19, I think overall it was a good game, but we all can't forget the onslaught of the stretch big. It was basically the 2K15 demigod, the 6'10 players that could dribble and shoot over everybody. The stretch big epidemic just killed NBA 2K19 for me. It was still a great game. I love the rep system in that game as far as the elite system. It really separated who the great players were. But overall, if you really look at the last few years of NBA 2K, NBA 2K20 is the most balanced. I'm going to get into why. Alright, in order to judge a 2K game based off the balance, you have to talk about the meta. What is the meta of the 2K game? For those of you that are unfamiliar with this, a meta is what is the most successful strategy that you can use in a game in order to win. Let's be honest here. 2K20 when it first launched was an absolute disaster, and the meta was horrible. Basically, the strategy back then was to have a playmaking shot creator or offensive threat or any type of build that could dribble and shoot to do the overpower behind the back and then run and do a fadeaway off the screen with the big man setting the pick with Hall of Fame brick wall. These picks were so crazy. You would get hit like you were getting hit by a semi truck. Your man would get picked up and slammed onto the ground like he was in the WWE. There was nothing worse than having a thick ass glass lock stick his shoulder into you and watch your man shoot a fadeaway three from half court.
Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick, boy.
2K eventually toned down the effectiveness of shooting off the screens when they went and patched the off dribble shot. Normally when you're defending the screen, you'll either send a defender over the top and allow them to play on the side of the defender, of the offensive player, or you'll either hedge the screen or switch on the screen. Sometimes this will allow the offensive player to get just enough space to shoot an off dribble shot. Now that offensive players have to actually set their feet for the shot, this allows the time for the defense to catch up and contest the shot. If you know how to defend screens effectively in NBA 2K20, the meta is not overpowered. My personal strategy for defending against behind the back screen users is to sit on top of the screen and avoid getting touched by the screen at all costs and play on the offensive player's hip. Usually the player will try to beat you to one side of the screen and then behind the back to the other side. However, if you play on their hip, you can either chase them or they'll have to dribble directly into you, and then your other teammate is down below defending against the cut from the big man on the roll, And eventually you're going to frustrate that guard, and he's going to come down and have to shoot a mid-range jumper, which most of these guards are not comfortable shooting, or they're going to have to drive to the hole and drive right into your teammate that is defending the paint. I usually destroy most comp teams doing this strategy this way, but I will have to tell you, you have to be a very good defender, and there are elite level guards that will torture you when using this type of defense. So what makes NBA 2K20 the most balanced in recent years? And in order to make that claim, you have to talk about what is the meta. The meta in 2K20 is behind the back screens, but this is not impossible to stop. In 2Ks in recent years, the meta was unstoppable. You cannot stop stretch bigs. You cannot stop the snatchback blow-bys. You cannot stop the crazy shooting off the dribble, half-court shooting, playmaker, ankle-breaking ways of NBA 2K17. With good solid defense in 2K20, where the team all gets together to stop the opponent, you can stop most cheese in the game. A lot of people complain about slashers being able to blow by defenders, or simply just teleport through a defender with Hall of Fame fancy footwork. And while I admit this is very hard to stop, if you're playing good team defense, you're not going to Hall of Fame fancy footwork through a good big man. And if you're defending a player on an ISO, at the end of the day, that's only worth 2 points. Go down on the other side, do what you have to do, give them their 2 points on the other side, and eventually you're going to stop them. Eventually the player is going to mess up going for the 2, and you're going to get a stop, and it might be just enough what you need to win the game. I haven't seen a player just Hall of Fame fancy footwork an entire game and defeat me. It's different when you're playing on the 1v1 court in the stage or something like that. But if you're playing team ball, this should not be enough. This should not be a strategy that's good enough to drop you off the court. There's a lot of rumors coming out that patch 10 will include a nerf of the behind the back move. I don't know how exactly they're going to do it, whether they're going to get rid of the move completely or maybe just slow down how fast a player can come off of it, because it's really hard to defend when you're got a player boxed up and he just teleports all the way to the other side. I think that patching the behind the back is really going to kill the 2K community. It's already looking very bleak, but as a move that most guards rely on to get open. Me personally, I play different. I don't ever follow the meta of a 2K. I find that it's easier for me to beat competition when I don't play like competition. Look, NBA 2K20 has a lot of problems, but it's only furthering the trend of the problems that we have seen in recent years with NBA 2K. NBA 2K more and more every year is starting to feel like the Madden franchise, where they barely change anything about the game and still charge you a full $60, jacking you for your pockets. But y'all still gonna buy the game, so you're gonna sit there and complain, but you're still gonna buy the game. You guys let me know what you think down below in the comments. Is NBA 2K20 balanced? Is it unbalanced? Good game, bad game? I would love to hear what you guys got to say. But I am out. Hood Philosopher, and you just got some knowledge.
Baby, I look good, I look handsome.